Hi, this is Mrs. Nelson. We're going to look at another addition strategy. This one's called decomposing. So decomposing means to break down. So we're going to decompose one of the numbers so that we can make the other number into a landmark or friendlier number, an easier number to work with. So I have 19 plus 8. Again, decompose means to break down. So I could break down one of these numbers to create an easier number by shifting some of that value. 19 is practically 20. And if it was 20, it'd be so much easier to add. So I want to turn 19 into 20. And I can do that by taking 1 from 8. So I'm going to break down 8. I'm going to decompose 8 into 1 plus 7. Considering the order of operations, I would have to add what's in parentheses first, and then I'd be right back where I started. I'd be with 19 plus 8 again. So we need to apply the associative property of addition, which means I can change my grouping. I can change the order that I add my add-ins, and it won't change the value. So I'm going to change the grouping so that I'm adding 19 and 1 first. So 19 plus 1 plus 7, I still have 8 right here. So 19 plus 1 makes 20. 20 plus 7 is going to be so much easier to add than 19 plus 8. 20 plus 7 is 27. So 19 plus 8 equals 27. So that was a pretty simple one that I could have used a count-up strategy or another strategy to solve. Let's look at a little more challenging one. Let's look at 29 plus 36. I certainly don't want to count up 36 one at a time. So I want to turn 29 into 30. 30 is a nearby number, and it's so much easier for me to work with. And I can do that if I decompose. I can make 29 into 30 if I take 1 from 36, if I decompose 36. So I'm going to decompose 36 into 1 plus 35. Now applying the associative property of addition, I'm going to add 29 plus 1 first, and then our 35. So I have 30 plus 35. And this might be easy for you to solve at this point, 30 plus 35, but maybe you still need to use a count-up strategy. So now I'm going to use 35 as my starting number, and I'm going to count up 30, or 3 tens. So I'm at 35, I'm going to count up 3 tens. 45, 55, 65. 30 plus 35 is 65. So 29 plus 36 is 65. Again, this was called the decomposing strategy, where we decomposed or broke down one of our numbers into smaller parts so that we could shift some of the value to the other number to make it a friendlier or a landmark number or an easier number to work with. Thanks for learning with me.